Welcome back everybody to Professor Seemo. This is a new video. Today we're going to talk about variables and the built-in print function. Before we start, I want you guys to know that some of you couldn't download the Python interpreter. The Python interpreter maybe didn't work, maybe because of system requirements. Don't get discouraged. Don't give up. Always search for a solution. There's always a solution for everything. Okay, you can just go to your favorite browser again. I'll go to Google, for example. I'll ask for Python web-based interpreter, for example. Okay, we have a lot of different ones. Just go to any one of them, maybe this one. Alright, just delete everything here. You can write your code and just run, and you'll see the output in here now. Alright, for the purpose of this series, we'll be using the IDE PyCharm that we installed in the previous video. Well, yeah, one more thing that you have to keep in mind is that now you have the Python program, you write it and you save it in a file. This file will be stored in the hard drive, in the hard disk, for example, right? Now when you run this program, it will have data. Maybe it will extract data from the web, maybe you will be working with a big file, large file. These data will be stored in your RAM. I have these RAM, for example. These RAM have limited space. You have to keep that in mind. We'll talk about how to write an efficient code that can deal with large amount of data and with the RAM. Just keep that in mind, that the data will be stored in our RAM. Alright? Today we'll be talking about variables. What are variables? Okay. First, let's create a file. Open your IDE. Create a new project, which is the interpreter that we installed. Okay. Okay. Now hit the folder's name. Right-click. A new Python file. Let's call it variables. All right. Here we have the variables file. All right. As we were saying, now we have this RAM. This RAM has different addresses. Okay. Maybe we have the address 0869, for example. I won't be able to memorize all of these addresses to use them in my program, right? Maybe I want to use the data inside that address. How will I refer to that address? In Python, it's made easier for us. We have variables. What are variables? Basically, it's a name that you can give to that address, for example. Maybe we can use age. It could be name. Let's say city, or let's stick with age. Or let's stay with age. Okay, age. Then you hit the equal sign. Now you have your variable on the left, then the equal sign, one equal sign, then the data. Now we have different data types. For this video, we'll talk briefly about strings. Strings are anything within double quotes or single quotation marks. Let's say it could be numbers of text, capital letters, anything. Okay. For example, let's say age is 19, name is Seemo, for example. City, let's say Dubai. Alright. Okay, now how can we show the user an output? You can just use the built-in print function. Now Python has built-in print functions. Alright. Let's use the print function. How you call a function, or how to use the print function? You just say print. Alright. Then open brackets, close brackets. Now you write here your data. Maybe, as you said, we'll use variables in here. Or maybe I want to print age. Now right click on the screen, run the file. 19, for example. Okay, maybe I want to print city. Just here, run the program. Dubai. Print age. Print name. 19 Seemo, Dubai. Alright. In Python, there are reserved keywords that we can't use for our variables. These are the reserved keywords. I'll put it in the description. As you can see, these are the reserved keywords. Now we have unvalid and valid variable names. The valid variable names should be a variable name that variable names must start with a letter or underscore character. A variable name cannot start with a number. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscores. Variable names are case sensitive. Okay, for the case sensitive, let's see. We have maybe, as I said, age with a capital A is equal to 50, okay. Print age with a capital A. Confirm that. Let's see. Be careful about that too. Let's try printing underscore name equal professor, for example. Name. See. Yeah, these are just side notes to keep in mind. Also, when you are choosing your variable name, it has to be meaningful. Like, you can't just say FLM, for example. Don't say FLM. I don't know what FLM is, right? Especially for when you come back in the future to write like to deal with this program, you might see like, for example, uh, uh, let's say the word reserved keywords. Don't just say reserved. Okay, like let's say reserved keywords, as you can see here. Await false, maybe. Let's say false. Await. When you come later to read this program, you won't really understand what RK is. Maybe someone else reads the program that you wrote, and he just sees RK, doesn't know what that is. So try to make like a meaningful variable names. That's actually it for this video. We'll talk more about strings and comments in the next video. I have a quiz or like a challenge for you guys. Here's your assignment. Assignment has 2 questions. Write a program that has 3 variables and its output is the 3 variables. Write a program that prints the following. I am watching the professor's video. The professor's video is about variables. If you got stuck in these 2, you can either research about them or just wait for the next video as we will be solving them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.